Hi everybody, hope you're doing well. So back with a video, and this is to share with you why I continue to do juice fasting. And I'm on day 3 of my juice fast now, and I'm doing this over summer solstice, which is what I usually like to do, because the energies are quite potent and heightened, and it's like cleansing of Mother Earth and a cleansing of the vessel as well. So they kind of the symbiotic basically. So and I'm holding my first ever juice fast group, which I'm really excited about. It feels really aligned. And I'm just excited for them because I know how much this transformed my life when I did my first juice fast in December 2020. So knowing they're going to have amazing transformations is quite exciting. And yeah, so why do I continue to juice fast? You know, especially, or I've already cleansed my vessel. I've already, detox. I'm really healthy, predominantly raw vegan. About 95% of the food I consume is living food. So why do I continue to juice fast? And for me, I don't do it for healing. I do it for spiritual reasons, and I do it for the first one really is just that I can really notice how much of my thoughts is consumed by food, thoughts of, and this might not be everybody, but for me personally, I notice there's a lot of thoughts, or most of my thoughts in my day. I mean, we have 70,000 thoughts a day, and a big percentage of that is about food, and maybe because I love food. I mean, who doesn't? But I do a lot of creation. I love my creation is shown through food. So there's a lot of thought. Get my words out. There's a lot of my percentage of thoughts is around food, because of I'm always thinking of new ways and how I can be creative and share that and etc. So for me, just having that break, yeah, I am obviously juicing, and I am having food in that sense because I'm getting the nutrients from the juice, but it's not overshadowing where I'm having overconsumption of thoughts of about food. That's what I'm trying to say. So, and I think for me, the reason why I have a break from these thoughts of eating, because it happens very quickly when I know I'm doing a fast, it's like my mind just switches. Because I've done quite a few of these now, my ego mind is just oh, okay, we're on this journey, and it doesn't fight me anymore. What happens towards the end of the fast, I start to notice I'm watching a little bit more of food videos or recipe videos or things like that, because I think the mind knows, oh, it's near the end of the fast and she's going to be breaking it soon, so it starts to get a bit more active. But for me, it is because having that break of just those thoughts of food is just really welcoming for me personally. And the other one is just around resting the digest, even though I'm eating really healthy food, and I'm eating food that is easily, the transit time's quite quick, it's high water content, it's easy on the digestion. Even when I'm having my nuts, which I don't have too many nuts, I make sure they're always soaked, all of these kind of things. For me, it's still good to rest the digest so I can really allow the body to heal on a deeper level. We don't know, we can't see what's happening internally, but there's so much in the inner workings that's going on that we can't even understand that level of cellular healing. And because of obviously from a science perspective, it's all documented and there's videos out there that can show what's happening. But just as you're going on your day, you can't really understand that this is happening in this moment. You just know that you're feeling good, right? And so for me to just knowing that my body's resting with the digest not being used, and the energy is not being used to digest, even though it is more high water content, it's really focusing on other areas of the body. And I do notice that because of how good I feel. And it's just nice, not even just like not feeling a little bit bloated, you know, like if you are eating raw, or, you know, I can feel a little bit bloated sometimes. So it's kind of nice having that break. And so the other thing was just the increase of energy. Like, I have so much more energy when I do a juice fast. It's like I'm getting the juice, it's going straight into the bloodstream. It's bypassing the fact that I need to digest anything when I'm using energy, and I'm just having more increased energy, and that part is not being used up. So that for me is great. It's like, I mean, I'm sleeping better as well. I'm sleeping so much deeper. And obviously the body's going through a lot of like detox as well, even though there's not much. But I mean, we live in, the air is just polluted of like toxins anyway. So there will be eliminations happening of detox in some capacity. But in terms of just like that increased energy, like it feels amazing. So, and I still like go to the gym 4 times a week. I've been doing yoga every day. I haven't been doing any HIIT workouts because it's just mean I need to consume more juice. So I'm gonna hold off the HIIT workouts until I'm back on more of the fruits basically. But the other one is just really good for me to have this pattern disrupt. It's like good to kind of like I said earlier, just continually going through this like pattern of, you know, eating and just that cycle. And yeah, you can be doing it consciously, but it's good just to do that pattern disrupt where you are doing things differently and you are changing things up. And what I've also noticed is how manifestations are happening really quickly. Generally when I am fasting, it's like you think of things and you say them and then they're happening there and then, and you just have more energy to take action on things that you've been putting off as well. That's what I find, especially if you've been doing it quite a lot, these fasts, because you've already pretty much cleansed the majority of the body anyway. And so this is just helping like with the maintenance part of it, you could say. It's like going for your MOT check in the car, you know, and giving it a bit of a service. That's how I kind of see why I kind of continue to do these fasts, you know. If our car isn't serviced or we don't do an MOT, like, you know, there's going to be like parts that are a bit faulty, and then eventually they'll start exacerbating and then impact other parts as well. And just really the peace of mind, like I said earlier, the peace of mind, like the thoughts are not as strong, and if they are, I can just bat them away. They're not. And to be fair, my thoughts are, I don't have like, my thoughts aren't that strong because of the fact that I cleanse my body quite a lot and I do eat really clean. It does help with the type of thoughts that I have. But when I start to go slightly off track, I do notice the different types of thoughts that I'm attracting. And that is just because of the vibration I'm at. But the clarity of mind and the peace of mind for me, that is just a game changer in terms of like how I feel. And for me, it's an opportunity to really go within and really like have more awareness on my thoughts, actions and behaviours, and really getting deeper within the self and connecting with the self on another level and being in self-inquiry and really being the observer when I am fasting and watching the mind as well, because it just illuminates a lot more, I find. And I just enjoy the process of actually juicing, of actually washing all my veg, getting all of the juice, the fruits into juice, and that whole process. I just love that. So, and the last fast I did a 40-day fast in February from the 1st, and that opened up my spiritual gifts on another level, which I just didn't even know was possible, to the point where I'm able to channel my guides now, and I'm having more like, you know, I would say benevolent, unconditionally loving light beings come through me when I'm channeling, which, you know, I just didn't think. I always loved channeling and watching other people do it, but I didn't think that would be something that would happen to me. So I feel that because I'm elevating my consciousness and my vibration, I'm kind of opening up more of that ability to receive the channeled information, which we can all do. So I felt like the 40-day one, it was encompassing with a sadhana practice that I was doing, a mantra practice as well, and that was for 40 days. So I think it was all guided for me to do that long. And yeah, so they're my reasons. Obviously the other reasons, like your skin looks better, you have much more, like you lose body fat, you know, all of these things, like these, you know, aesthetic things are great, you know. You just feel better, you fit into your clothes better, all of these are great, you know, if you are looking to lose a bit of body fat. For me, I don't want to lose too much muscle, so I'm like mindful not to have too much of a deficit, because in my last one I did lose like 5 pounds of muscle mass, which was felt quite a lot to me, because I'm only 5'3", so yeah, so they're my reasons why I continue to do a fast. So I will be doing more groups. If you're interested in joining the next one, I can I can share that on here. But yeah, check out my Instagram, check out my other offerings. I've got a 90-day coaching holistic program if you're interested in that, which I'm really excited about. It's called Accelerated. Are you ready for true acceleration, transformation? And if you're interested to know more, please do reach out, because I can guarantee you will accelerate your ascension journey, your spiritual path, and you will have quantum leaps. And it's everything that I've experienced in this 90 days as well that is going to be amazing. So yeah, okay. Have a blessed day, everybody.